Hello, my name is Mr. Eric, and I'm the children's librarian at the Clifton Branch Library. Would you like to sing some songs with me today? I know I would. I have my guitar here and my trusty singing voice, and maybe we'll even do a little dancing as well, just because it's free fun and it's totally silly, and I'm all about that. Okay, well, one song we'd like to sing is The More We Get Together. Do you know that song? I'll bet you do. Well, that song, we love to sing The More We Get Together. Then we'd like to get our books out, hold your hands like you're reading a book, and sing The More We Read Together. And after that, we'd like to get out our microphones and sing The More We Sing Together. All right, are you guys ready? Let's count together and we'll sing a 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Very good. Can you guys get out your books? Can you hold your hands like you're reading a book? Excellent job, because you know, the more we read together, we will be happier and smarter, right? That is correct. Keep your books out and we'll sing. The more we read together, the more we read together, the smarter we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we read together, the smarter we'll be. Very good. Can you get out your microphones? Pretend you have a microphone in your hand so you can sing nice and loudly. But you know what? When I get my microphone out, I think I need to practice singing. I need to do a little practicing. Would you like to practice first singing way up high? Can you sing la 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 la? I know it's silly. Can you sing way low where your toesies are? Sing la 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 la. Very good. Keep your microphones out and we'll sing. The more we sing together, the more we sing together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we sing together, the happier we'll be. Very good. Give yourselves a hand. Very nice. Good singing. Well, I'm going to take this guitar off for a moment, set it over here in the case so I don't step on it. All right. Well, I can sing with a guitar. I can sing without a guitar. And when I put the guitar down, sometimes it helps me out. But, oh, my goodness. You know what? I need to stretch. You ever get kind of stiff, a little sore, maybe you've been sitting around too much reading during the day? Yes. All right. Well, let's stretch. Reach up your arms way up high. I'm going to step back so you can see me reaching way up high. Oh, there's Mr. Eric's belly. Whoa, whoa. All right, let's reach up like tall, tall trees. Very good. And oh, look how lovely our trees have leaves and buds on them. It is springtime and bugs are flying around our trees. Bzzz, and squirrels are running around on our trees, tickling us. Oh my goodness. Oh. And uh-oh, I think a storm's starting to roll in. Let me hear some wind blowing. The wind starts to shake our trees and leaves and branches, and it blows us to one side. And then we blow to the other side. And sometimes the wind blows so hard those trees bend all the way to the ground. We disappeared. Up and back up. And can you even stretch backwards? Oh my goodness, here, Mr. Eric, maybe your back's going crickety crack. Oh, feels good to stretch. And while we're up here, why don't we pretend we are the bright sun, the lovely sun of springtime, shine with some big sunny smiles. Very nice. At the end of the day, though, where's the sun go? It goes down till it's dark outside. Are there animals that you know of that come out at nighttime? I know, I've heard lots of spring peepers lately. Peep, 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 turning into big bullfrogs. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. And oh, sometimes outside my window in the creek behind our house, roaming around, I'll hear a coyote or two going, "Arr!" And soon we'll be hearing crickets chirping, won't we? Can you make a cricket chirp? Just like that, crickets chirping. Oh, and who knows what kind of bird comes out at night? I know, do you know? I bet you do, that's right. If you said owl, owls come out at night with their big eyes looking around. And they, woo, 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 woo. They hoot. And during all these nighttime sounds, what rises up in the nighttime sky? Did you say the moon? That is correct, the moon. And you know, pretty soon we're going to have a full moon if you go outside and look. Sometimes I don't see the moon, and some nights I do. And I love it when I do, shining brightly on things. And by that moon, there's something's twinkling around that moon. What twinkles around the moon? Stars. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Should we sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star? Let's do it. I like to do this. It's kind of fun and it gets our bodies moving and shaking. We do a stomp, clap, sing. We'll go stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp. Keep going. We'll count 1 and 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Very good. Good job. That takes some practice, stomping and clapping and singing, doesn't it? All right, well, I'm going to sing one more song. Let me get my guitar and put it on. I have a strap here for my guitar also, so it's easy to hold. So it stays on here. There's the guitar strap. What color is it? It's kind of a couple of colors, mostly green and some yellow and some blue. Some of my favorite colors, the colors of spring. Alrighty, and I have a pick. See this here, this little pick? They call this a pick because it, that doesn't sound good, but it picks out the notes. Speaking of which, not sounding good. Oh my goodness, you know, I set this guitar down for 5 minutes, and you know what happened? Yeah, no, maybe so. Well, sometimes when Mr. Eric isn't looking, an animal that happens to be one of the stinkiest animals, especially if you scare it, one of the stinky animals crawls right into here. He thinks it's an old hollow log and he wants to live there. What do you think that is? Did you say a skunk? Oh my goodness, you are correct. Sometimes a skunk likes to crawl in there. Do you think he crawled in there when I wasn't looking? How do you find out if someone's home? Do you just barge into their house? No, you knock on their door, don't you? Let's knock and see if Mr. Skunk's home. Say, Skunk, are you home? I don't hear anything. Maybe we should ring his doorbell. Pretend this is a doorbell right here. Boom, boom. Say, Skunk, are you home? And you know what he does? He comes to the front door and makes a stinky sound. Say, pee-yoo. And even my doggy hears him. He came to the door and he's barking at him. He's saying, Skunk, let's tell him. Say, shoo, Skunk. Back to the woods. You tell him, Yoshi. Say, go away, Skunk. Oh my gosh, I think we chased him out. Thank you for chasing him away. Let's sing this song now. This is a song that you might not know because Mr. Eric made it up from a book. I didn't make up the lyrics, the words, but I did make up the melody or the song part of it. And this is a book by one of our favorite authors. She wrote one of our favorite bedtime stories. Her name is Margaret Wise Brown. And she wrote, of course, Goodnight Moon. Raise your hand if you know that. I know and love that story. That's a great one. She also wrote a cool book. She's written lots of books, but she wrote a cool book that I read called Little Donkey, Close Your Eyes. And I read it and I thought that would make a nice little lullaby. So let's sing a book, something I'm very fond of doing. Sing a book by Margaret Wise Brown. And, I forgot to tell you, sometimes this is such a nice little lullaby that Mr. Eric falls asleep. You believe that? I get tired when I'm singing it and when I'm thinking about it, and I fall asleep in the middle of the song. So if that happens, can you guys do me a favor and wake me up? So if I fall asleep, if I happen to be talking and suddenly, that's right, you say, wake up! And hopefully it'll wake me up. All right, let's learn this new song called Little Donkey, Close Your Eyes. Oh, 1, 2, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Little donkey on the hill, standing there so very still, making faces at the skies. Who could make a silly face? Little donkey, close your eyes. Little monkey in the trees, swinging there so merrily, throwing coconuts at the skies. Silly monkey, please close your eyes. Speaking of silly, there are some silly sheep that slowly crop. Night has come and you must stop chewing grass beneath the skies. Silly sheep, now close your eyes. A little pig that squeals about, let me hear ya. Make no noises with your snout. No more squealing at the skies. Little pig, please close your eyes. Can anybody flap their wings like a bird? Can you flap them? Flap, flap, flap. Very good. There are some wild young birds that sweetly sing. Curve your heads beneath your wings. The dark night covers all the skies. Wild young birds, please close your eyes. There's an old black cat down in the barn, keeping 5 small kittens warm. Let the wind blow in the skies. Dear old cat, please close your eyes. Little child all tucked in bed, looking such a sleepyhead. Can anybody give me a big yawn? The stars are quiet in the skies. Little child, please close your eyes. Oh my goodness, I almost made it through the whole song and I fell asleep at the end. Goodness gracious, I have got to get to bed sooner. I was up too late reading my book. I know. So, well, thank you for waking me up and thank you for singing with me today. I hope you had fun. I know I did. This is Mr. Eric signing off and hopefully sharing some songs with you another day. Bye.